I don't know how, I just felt like doing that entrance. Anyways, what's up everybody, this is Michael Jones here, and today, about a year ago, I made about a video explaining NFL. Now, if you guys don't know, I'm a big fan of football. I like watching the game. Go Lions all the way. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Packers suck. But, I just wanted to tell you guys right now, about a year ago, I made a prediction video on the NFL. Which teams are going to win, which teams are going to lose, which teams are going to make the Super Bowl. And, those predictions ended up pretty bad. Especially my Super Bowl prediction when I think it was New Orleans versus Denver. New Orleans didn't even make it to the playoffs. Oh, wow, that was bad. And then the Broncos didn't make it to the Super Bowl. They made it to the playoffs, though, so at least they got close there. But if you want to watch that video again, just tell me how my predictions went. It's fine. I don't feel like going back and watching it. Silly me. But anyways, I'm back here once again, and I'm going to make some 2015-2016 predictions for you guys. We got a whole bunch of papers right here explaining what is going to happen this season. So, I want to start off with the AFC, the American Football Conference. And we're going to start off in the East Division. Taking the number one slot is the New England Patriots, because it's the Patriots. I hate the Patriots with burning passion, but just the stupid team. But they'll find a way. I don't know. They'll go 11-5 in my prediction. They are number one. They are followed by number two, the Miami Dolphins, who I think will go 8-8. They're a good team, but I just don't think they're good enough to be like this 10-6 powerhouse or something like that. I think 8-8 is right there with that. Same thing with their other team. The Buffalo Bills are going to go 8-8. And if you take the number 3 slot, the New York Jets, please. They're going 5-11 this year. The Jets just are losing. They just have no structure there. In the West Division, now we have going on to the West, and the number one team in that division, my prediction will be the Denver Broncos. There's no question of saying about it. I think they'll go 11-5. Number 2 is going to be the San Diego Chargers, and I think they will have an even 8-8 record. I don't know. I don't really have any reasoning. I just think that, I guess. Number 3 is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs at 7-9, and I think Oakland is going to have a turnaround season, right? No. Number 4, obviously, Oakland Raiders going to go 5-11. Moving on to the North Division here, we have Cincinnati at number 1, who are going to go 11-5. Number 2, only one game behind them, the Baltimore Ravens. They're going to go 10-6. Number 3, the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are going to be going 9-7 in my opinion. Number 4 is going to be the Cleveland Browns, 4-12. You can't expect much, friends. You can't expect much. But yeah, and then finally the South Division, we have the Indianapolis Colts at the first slot, first place, I don't know what you want to call it. But they're going to go 11-5, followed by the Houston Texans at 10-6. And then the Tennessee Titans, they have Marcus Mariota. It doesn't matter when everything else on that team sucks. They're going 5-11. And then the Jacksonville Jaguars suck. Sorry you're not making the Super Bowl this year. They're going 4-12. Moving on to the NFC, you have in the East, it's an okay division. Number 1 is going to be the Dallas Cowboys. They're going to be going in 11-5. Other than that, there's not a whole lot to say. Number 2, the New York Giants. I think they're going to go 7-9. It's going to be a lot better season than it was last season, I will say. Number 3, the Philadelphia Eagles are going to go 5-11 because they've lost basically everything. And number 4, the Washington Redskins, who are also going to be 5-11. Moving on to the East, I think that number 1 obviously is no-brainer. It's going to be the Seattle Seahawks, going at 12-4. Number 2, bold call, St. Louis. I think St. Louis is going to be doing pretty good. 10-6 is their record. Number 3, the Arizona Cardinals at 8-8. And then last place, the San Francisco 49ers, who are going 6-10. Moving on to the North Division, we have the Green Bay Packers topping off it. I hate the Packers, but they're just a good team. I don't know. I'm trying to be realistic here. 12-4 is their record, followed by the Detroit Lions, my favorite team ever. And number 2, they're going to be going 10-6. The Minnesota Vikings are not going to have that great of a season once again, as they go 6-10 to take number 3. And I think the Chicago Bears are going to go 5-11 and reach number 4. And finally, we got the South Division, the worst division ever last season, but maybe things are getting better. Number 1, I think, is going to be the Carolina Panthers. They're going to take it at 9-7. New Orleans Saints are also going to be 9-7 at number 2. And then they're going to follow it up by the Atlanta Falcons going 6-10, number 3. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're going to go number 4 and go 5-11. So now that we got those out of the way, the teams we have in the AFC playoffs are going to be New England, Denver. No, okay, let me just do by seed. Denver at the number 1 seed. New England at the number 2 seed. Number 3 seed is going to be Indianapolis. 4 seed Cincinnati. 5 seed Houston. 6 seed Baltimore. let's get on with the AFC playoffs. First off, in the wild card, we have the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Baltimore Ravens, and this is going to be a really close match. It's going to be a long time to figure out about this, but I think Indianapolis will beat Baltimore. And I did predict a score. Normally, it would be a chance of 1 in 500 million for me getting the score, but I think it's going to be 27-24. Then you have the Cincinnati Bengals who are taking on the Houston Texans. It's kind of a classic battle, I guess, but I think Houston's going to pull it off 17-7. Moving on to the division, we have Indianapolis taking on Denver, and Denver sucks at the postseason, and I'm saying it's no different. I think Indianapolis is going to win 31-21. And then we have Houston and Houston. Did I say Houston? I'm very sorry I offended a lot of people in Houston. I said Houston. I'm very sorry. Houston Texans are going to be taking on the New England Patriots, and I think it is not going to be New England. Houston's going to win 20-9. That's kind of a bold call there, too, but I'm just stealing. And then we have the conference. Who's going to move on to the Super Bowl? Will be the Indianapolis Colts or the Houston Texans. I think Houston is going to get blown out. I think it's going to be 21-3. Indianapolis, the final score. Now we have the NFC playoffs. And number 1 seed, we have Green Bay. Number 2 seed, Seattle. Number 3 seed is going to be Dallas. The 4 seed, Carolina. The 5 seed, Detroit. And the 6 seed, St. Louis. So we have first off the wild card, Dallas taking on St. Louis. And I think Dallas is going to win 16-3. The Carolina Panthers are the 4 seed and the 5 seed Lions. And I think the Lions are finally going to win a playoff game. I hope they do, please. It's going to be 35-31. Moving on into the division rounds, we have the Green Bay Packers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And I think in overtime, a shot in the dark here, Dallas is going to win in overtime, 20-17. As for Seattle taking on Detroit, I honestly have no faith in Detroit beating Seattle. Seattle's too good. They are going to lose 24-0. And finally, Dallas versus Seattle, the conference. Seattle is going to pull off the win, 24-13. Now we have Super Bowl 50. Who's it going to be, Dallas or Seattle? Seattle making 3 straight Super Bowl appearances, and Dallas are just there. And I think Dallas is going to be the second best team because the Seattle Seahawks will win the Super Bowl 50. They will win 28-21. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like this, make sure to, I don't really have any other sports-related videos. These are just for fun. But if you want me to make more sports-related videos, please put down in the comments. I would really like to make more sports videos because it's something I am very interested in. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. That's about as cool as it gets. And this is Record Jones signing out. Peace.